Anyway, let's go back to the phone, so we'll take some more calls here. Let's go to Nate. Hey, Nate.
Hi, I'm just calling to see that if you're really serious about Building 7 coming down in 18 seconds there, Rob.
I knew it. Look, I watched the videos, and look, you know, you've tried this on the website. You've kind of embarrassed yourself. World Trade Center Building 7, yes, you know, it came down on September 11th, and no, Larry Silverstein didn't give an order to pull it, and no, explosives didn't bring it down, and no, there was an insurance scam, and no, there wasn't things hidden in the building. So we've been through all of this, and look, you guys rely on this seismic data to show how fast the two twin towers came down, and that same data shows 18 seconds it took to bring down World Trade Center Building 7. And you can go back and you send a video. Well, it doesn't. And you look, hang on a second. You linked to video here. You linked to video here that doesn't show the two penthouses coming down and the total collapse.
I agree. The
which is over, easily over. You can count 15 seconds, easily over 15 seconds.
Okay,
the seismic data shows 18
standing
seconds.
there after the penthouse collapse. That was the pre-weakening explosives that made the penthouse.
And what are you basing this on? I mean, it's such a stupid theory anyway that somehow World Trade Center Building 7 had anything to do with this grand conspiracy you guys talk about. At least the other stuff has some consistency. You guys get on the silliness of Building 7 and Larry Silverstein. Larry Silverstein. They haven't done that. Well, they haven't finished their report. Why don't you wait for it? Because you guys are going to reject it right away anyway, because it's not going to say, yes, Larry Silverstein told somebody to pull down the building. What are you basing it on? What are you basing it on? What are you basing it on besides this silliness over Larry Silverstein and your goofy theory? The firefighters. Look, we've been through this. We've been through this. Firefighter after firefighter after firefighter talks about how damaged the building was, how they were worried it was going to come down, how the firefighters made the decision. Who made the decision to pull out of? Who made the decision to get away from World Trade Center Building 7? Who made that decision? Who made the decision? Who made the decision? Who made the decision? No. Who made the decision? Who made the decision? The firefighters. So the firefighters were in on this conspiracy? This is how loony you guys are. The firefighters were in on the conspiracy. Larry Silverstein slipped up.
Firefighters were behind it. Or were part of it. They're not. They were the ones who were there, who are sick now. You haven't read, and I linked to it for you. I was nice enough to link to it for you. You can read account after account after account of these firefighters talking about the state of the building. In the background saying, there was another explosion.
What sounded like an explosion. That's an entirely different thing from explosives. Why don't you listen to the guy that's talking in the video and what he says about the building? This is what's so insane about you guys. And then you bring up Larry Silverstein. You bring up Larry Silverstein. You bring up
the World Trade Center towers. If you watch the video of WTC-1 collapsing, it doesn't collapse anywhere on WTC-7.
There's video of the debris striking it, and you know what's so funny is you guys trot out this new evidence
down in free fall speeds.
Well, it wasn't free fall speed, and you know that. You guys, you embarrass yourself. I'm sorry for you. All right. Anyway, I knew it was this guy. You want to see some of the debate? It's on the blog there. So this guy calls out, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this, and then anyway, it's pathetic, but. You can see it all on the blog, qr77.com. We got to leave it there. It's The World Tonight. We'll talk to you tomorrow.